Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. We are in the CEPHER right now, and we are on 2 Maccabees 2. Roscoe, enough. The beanie's kind of hot right now. Roscoe, leave her alone. Okay. It is also so Maccabean Shani, or 2 Maccabees 2. It is also found in the records that Yirmiyahu the prophet commanded them that were carried away to take of the fire as it had been signified, and how that the prophet, having given them the Torah, charged them not to forget the commandments of Yahuah, and that they should not err in their minds when they see images of silver and gold with their ornaments. And with other such speeches exhorted he them, that the Torah should not depart from their hearts. It was also contained in the same writing that the prophet, being warned of Yahuah, commanded the tabernacle and the ark to go with him, and he went forth into the mountains with Moshe, where Moshe climbed up and saw the heritage of Yahuah. And when Yirmiyahu came thither, he found a hollow cave, wherein he laid the tabernacle and the ark and the altar of incense, and so stopped the door. And some of those that followed him came to mark the way, but they could not find it. Which, when Yirmiyahu perceived, he blamed them, saying, As for that place, it shall be unknown until the time that Yahuah gather his people again together, and receive them unto mercy. Then shall Yahuah show them these things, and the glory of Yahuah shall appear, and the cloud also, as it was showed under Moshe, and as when Shalom desired that the place might be honorably sanctified. It was also declared that he, being wise, offered the sacrifice of dedication and of the finishing of the temple. And as when Moshe prayed unto Yahuah, the fire came down from Shamayim, or heaven, and consumed the sacrifices. Even so prayed Shalom also, and the fire came down from Shamayim, and consumed the ascending smoke offerings. And Moshe said, because the sin offering was not to be eaten, it was consumed. So Shalom kept those 8 days. The same things also were reported in the writings and commentaries of Nehemiah, and how he, founding a library, gathered together the acts of the kings and the prophets and of Dawood, and the Sepharim of the kings concerning the Kodesh gifts. In like manner also Yehudah gathered together all those things that were lost by reason of the war we had, and they remained with us. Wherefore, if ye have need thereof, send some to fetch them unto you. Whereas we then are about to celebrate the purification we have written unto you, and ye shall do well, if ye keep the same days. We hope also that Yahuah, that delivered all his people, and gave them all a heritage, and the kingdom, and the priesthood, and the sanctuary, as he promised in the Torah, will shortly have mercy upon us, and gather us together out of every land under Shamayim into the Kodesh place. For he has delivered us out of great troubles, and has purified the place. Now as concerning Yehudah Maccabee and his brethren, and the purification of the great temple, and the dedication of the altar, and the wars against Antiochus Epiphanius and Eupator his son, and the manifest signs that came from Shamayim unto those that behaved themselves manfully to their honor for Yehudaism, so that being but a few, they overcame the whole country, and chased barbarous multitudes, and recovered again the temple renowned all the world over, and freed the city, and upheld the Torah which were going down, Yahuah being gracious unto them with all favor. All these things I say, being declared by Yacon and Cern in 5 Sepharim. We will essay to abridge in 1 volume for considering the infinite number and the difficulty which they find that desire to look into the narrations of the story for the variety of the matter. We have been careful that they that will read may have delight, and that they that are desirous to commit to memory might have ease, and that all into whose hands it comes might have profit. Therefore to us that have taken upon us this painful labor of abridging, it was not easy, but a matter of sweat and watching. Even as it is no ease unto him that prepares a banquet and seeks the benefit of others, yet for the pleasuring of many we will undertake gladly these great pains, leaving to the author the exact handling of every particular and laboring to follow the rules of an abridgment. For as the master builder of a new house must care for the whole building, but he that undertakes to set it out and paint it must seek out fit things for the adorning thereof. Even so, I think it is with us to stand upon every point and go over things at large, and to be curious in particulars belongs to the first author of the story. But to use brevity and avoid much laboring of the work is to be granted to him that will make an abridgment. Here then will we begin the story, only adding thus much to that which has been said, that it is a foolish thing to make a long prologue, and be short in the story itself. Next time we will be reading 2 Maccabees 3. Yes. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson today. I know it was a little shorter than usual, but my voice is not the greatest right now. I love you all with an everlasting love, and so does Bellabina. Wait, bye-bye. Ross will leave her alone. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, shalom and blessings. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. Roscoe, leave your sister alone. Shalom.